Hello class and welcome to COMN112OE01. This is a quick orientation for the ones that are unable to attend the one that we have scheduled for Thursday, September 4th. As soon as you log into Blackboard, the first thing you'll see is announcements. As you can see right here on the screen, the first thing is a welcome announcement telling you about what you need to be careful about, which is reviewing the syllabi very carefully. The orientation face-to-face is scheduled for September 4th, Thursday at 1:30 p.m. in the OE lab. Also, that you will find this video in the startup session folder on the left-hand side of your screen. Once you review this announcement, then you'll be able to watch the video. A couple things you need to be careful about, which is attendance. Attendance is due on Monday of every week before 11:59 p.m. and that's something that you'll need to take in Blackboard under the attendance folder on the left-hand side also, which is a quick survey, one question stating that you're present for the week, and this is only used for financial aid purposes and not regarding your grades. Also, a couple things you need to be careful about, which is one, after watching the video, to go to discussion boards and then introduce yourself, and there's like about 6 questions, if I'm not wrong, for you to just answer really quickly. So let's go ahead and start. After announcement, you can see there is the startup session, then you have the syllabus folder. If you click on it, you will find the syllabus, which I already have opened. It's right here. So starting with my name, Joel, then you'll find my office location, which is 2320 in the RTC building, second floor of the technology building. My office are Mondays and Wednesdays. Best way to get hold of me is via email. I check my email on a daily basis. Usually within 24-48 hours I'll reply to you. If you do not get an answer from me within couple days, 48 hours, please send it again. Once you get an answer, at least telling you that I did get it, and I will get back to you. If I don't have an answer right away, then you'll be just fine at that level. And then I have some other numbers for you that might be helpful if you want to use. When you send me an email, please try to use your MOT email, just to avoid any problems with spams and being blocked, and so I do not receive it. Also, in the subject title in the email, please remember to put COMN112OE01 and your last name, or just your name in general. The purpose for that is that I receive a lot of junk mail, a lot of advertisement every day, over 150 emails, and I do not check them. I usually delete them or just ignore them until later to check them out. So once you put COMN112OE01, I'll understand that it is from a student and it's something I need to jump on ASAP and get back to you. From there, you'll see there's attendance due. You'll need a textbook that you'll need to grab for this course to be successful. All the homework assessments are from the textbook, and then you'll have quizzes, you'll have tests, couple tests that you need to complete, and you have also the homework that must be done. Also, grades is the usual, and as you can see the possible points, you'll have 2 tests, 100 each, that's 200 points. Quizzes, you'll have 13, 10 points each, that's 130 points, and then you have the assessments, which are a total of 495, which will give you a total for the course of 825 to complete successfully. This is something that you need to keep track of, the deadline for work. It's very, very critical that you keep track of this, so you'll be able to work ahead, or on your own pace. The first due date is October 14, 2014 at before 11:59 p.m., which are chapter 1 through 5, including the quizzes. So you need to complete the assessments for chapter 1 through 5 and the quizzes before October 14th to receive credit for them. 2 ways you can complete the work. Either you can download the assessment from Blackboard, and we'll see that in a minute, save it on your desktop. It's a Word document. You can save it on your desktop, USB, anywhere you want, and then answer the questions, and then you can upload into Blackboard. If you prefer to turn in a hard copy, you'll need to do so in the OE lab, and that's open from Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. So make sure to turn it in. They'll put it in my mailbox. Make sure to tell them to stamp it, so like that I can see when it was turned in before the due date, and then from there you'll be able to tell them, you know what, I get it, I did turn it in, so like that after the due date I'll be able to grade everything. The second due date is November 11th, and your first test is due November 16th, and the last due date is December 14th for the assignments, and your test number 2 is due December 15th. So either you can make a copy of this, put it on your USB drive, your PDA, somewhere where you can go ahead and keep track of all of this. And also I did put it under the assessments. In a minute I will show you where did I put them with the due date, so like that. Hopefully that will help you out. Late policy, I usually do not accept late work except if you have a really exceptional reason. I feel that it's not fair for other students, for you not to turn in the work on time. So please keep track of those, so you'll know when everything is due. Incomplete grade, I do not give incompletes for the course, so you need to just get the work done. Mods policy, you have to have 75% of the grade of your work done with the passing grade, and with that 75% it is actually simply a passing grade, so you do not need more than that. If you have any disability, please contact the disability services. That will tell you what needs to be done, and please then inform me, and at that level I'll work something out with you. Tutoring, there is tutoring available. Please contact the Learning Center in the Proal building, and they'll be able to help you out at that level. Other than that, your main responsibility is pretty much to keep checking your email, your MAT email. That's the way I communicate with you, and through Blackboard under announcements. This is the way for me to send and receive information, send you my information, or send you anything that I want you to be careful about. Hopefully the syllabus will not change, but if there's any changes to it for any reason, I will update the syllabi in Blackboard. I will send you an email message to your MAT email, and also I will put in announcements in Blackboard. There's few questions, frequently asked questions. You can review those, and you can let me know if you have any question. So if we go back to Blackboard, once we're done with that, you can go to content. There is the PowerPoint slides for every chapter. There's also a couple slides that I created that are not related to the textbook. They're for subnetting, which is chapter 5. If you have any trouble when you get to that chapter, please come and see me, and I promise you within 45 minutes, half hour, I'll be able to show you exactly what you need to be done. You need to get done to be able to finish successfully that. Now let's go to the important stuff, which is the assessments. Under assessments, you'll find the requirements, and you submit them under submit assessments. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple to do. As you can see, there's a folder called assessment. Once you click on it, you'll find the assessments for every chapter, which I divided in 3 modules, module A, B, and C. Hopefully that will help you to keep track of, so like that you have an idea that module A, which covers the first 5 chapters, include it's due by Tuesday, October 7th, before 11:59 p.m. and so forth. So if we click on module A, you'll see all the requirements in there. They're usually like Word. It's a Word document telling you what you need to get done. Let's go ahead and do chapter 1, for example. Okay, it will take a minute to open. This laptop is just it has the software that I'm using to do the screencast, and it's for the school. As you can see here, chapter 1, what is due is you need to do hands-on projects 1-4, which is on page 22 to 25 of your textbook, hands-on project 1-8, which is on page 49-50, and then case project 1 and 2, which is on page 59 of your textbook. So what you need to do is, once you do the hands-on project, it's pretty much like hands-on. It's called hands-on. So what I want you to do is take a screenshot, a print screen on your keyboard. Once you complete the assignment, under just below here, hands-on project 1-4, if there is any answers that you need to provide, you provide that, and then you take a screenshot showing me that you completed the hands-on. And there's a button just by your numbers. I don't know if you have a laptop or a desktop. On your keyboard there's one called print screen. It's usually PRTSC. If you take a print screen of that, I'm gonna do it right now, and I'll go ahead and just put it example below. I'll do right click and then paste, or just Control V. And as you can see, it will take whatever is on your screen, and that's what I want you to do every time you complete a task. Like let's say you completed the hands-on part, that's what I want you to do. So you take a screenshot of whatever is on your screen. So whatever is open, make sure that it is clear, and that's what you're showing me. Once you press that print screen, it will take whatever is on showing right now, and then you can just paste it and do the same thing for all of them. So once you're done with all of this, I can go ahead and save it. Let's say I'm going to save it to my desktop and leave it as is, chapter, COMN112 chapter 1. I'm not going to change the name. You can leave it as is, it's not a problem. So once I save that, I can go back to Blackboard and then go under Submit Assessments, and Submit Assessments will allow you to upload it into Blackboard the same way you attach a file to an email. So when you guys sending an email with an attachment, it's the same way. So I'll click on Module A, Submit, and then click on Chapter 1, the title. Just put your cursor on the title, and as you can see, it becomes a hand. So if I click on that, it will allow me to browse my computer and then attach it. It'll take a minute, a few seconds for it to show up. Yeah, so I scroll down, then I can browse my computer. Once I click on browse my computer, it will open, and I saved it on my desktop, so you guys can save it anywhere you want. If you click on it twice, as you can see, the attachment is right here. So right there, that's the attachment, and the only thing you need to do is just scroll down and click on Submit. Once you do that, I will get it. For you to check it out, a good idea, and I strongly recommend that you do so every time you upload into Blackboard, go under My Grades, which I do not have access to as you students. You will see, before I grade it, you will see a red circle, a yellowish circle, and then next to it there is the attachment. I really recommend that you try to check it out to make sure that it is the right assessment, and that's what you do for all the rest of them, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Under quizzes, that's what you'll find your quizzes for module A, module B, and module C. The quizzes are timed. They're usually 10 minutes for 5 questions, or 15 minutes for 10 questions, depending on the chapter. So it all depends on how many is there for the quiz. Like for example, you have, I think, 10 minutes to complete the quiz, which once you start it, you have to finish it. So once you click on it, you start the quiz, you have to complete it. You cannot just come back to it. So make sure that you read the chapter, complete the assessment, review the PowerPoint slides, and then from there you'll be able to start the quiz. You go to tests, it's the same thing. You'll find 2 tests, test 1 and 2, which I did also add the due dates for them, which is November 16th and December 15th. And tests will cover, first one covers chapter 1 through 7, and test 2 covers 8 through 13. And once again, same as the quiz, you need to make sure to be ready when you're going to start it. Once you start, you must finish it, and you have 60 minutes to complete 50 questions. They're all multiple choice. Attendance, pretty straightforward. Like I stated earlier, you will see week 1 showing for this week, and this is something you need to complete before Monday. If you click on it, it will take you just to a survey where you'll need to select that you're present for the week. If you have any type of payments related to financial aid, please make sure to complete this. If you're paying cash out of pocket, then you do not have to worry about attendance. But if you have anything related to government or related to financial aid, proof that you're attending and you're present for the week, that's what you need. So you click on True and then Save and Submit. Last but not least is the discussion boards. Discussion board, there's 2 things that you need to complete. Number 1 is introduction of yourself, and then number 2, I have in there for you a peer help. The peer help pretty much purpose is for you to ask any questions related to the course, to the assessments. Before you ask me, ask your classmates. Your classmates will be able to hopefully help you and answer that. I'll keep track of it. If an answer is not appropriate, I will reply, or if you do not get an answer, I will reply to it. If you have any question related to your grades, related to anything related to your assessment, to your grade, please do not post them under the peer help. Send them to me, or come and see me face to face. So the first thing you need to do is just go under introduction, and then in introduction you'll be able to go ahead and basically just create a thread, and the thread will allow you to post and reply for the questions. That's pretty much it for this. Hopefully you'll have a great semester. please go ahead and work ahead. You do not have to wait until the end of the first due date to start working on Module B or C. I have students that finish Module A in a week or 2 weeks and then jump on Module B and then take a break because they have other classes or something is going on, outside of here, and then they'll work on Module 3 and so forth. So you can go ahead and work ahead. Do not wait until the last minute. The assessments are very easy. I mean, they're not complicated. They're straightforward out of the book. The only thing is they're time consuming, so you need to take time to complete them. I wish you a great semester, and I hope we'll keep in touch. Please get hold of me either in my office in the OE, via phone, via email. Email is the best way, as I stated earlier, to get hold of me. If none of the times work for you to meet face to face, let me know ahead of time, and I'll be able to work something around, and I'll see when you're available, when I'm available, and we can always try to meet outside of that time. Good luck, and wish you the best for this semester.